We're happy to have our Fox 10 morning anchor Eric Reynolds back with us on Studio 10 talking about this week's episode of Perspectives. And Eric, the show is off and running, doing great. Had a chance to check it out. Great job on the show so far.
Thank you very much.
Great
team.
Yeah, great team. Kelly Jones, a lot of people know her.
Randy Lowe.
Randy Lowe, our chief photographer.
That's right.
Yeah. So it's at 7:30 on Sunday mornings, and you tackle a different topic each week. What are we talking about this week?
This week we're talking about rabid animals. We're concerned about the rabies issue. We had the foxes last year. Remember, a lot of attacks that happened in Baldwin County. There are also a problem with coyotes in Mobile County, but so far no attacks on people, but there have been attacks on animals, or your outside pets. And so 2 months ago, we had an attack happen in Baldwin County in March. And so there's a little concern about, is this thing moving faster this year?
Right.
Should we be concerned? Okay, well, what should we be telling people to do to be prepared just in case?
So who do you have in for this week's episode to help talk to us about this issue and, you know, some information about it?
Very fortunate. We've got two wildlife guys who are experts at trapping these rabid animals or just wildlife. If you happen to get raccoons or squirrels in your house, you can call these guys anyway. So they're very familiar, but at the same time, we had someone from the State Department of Conservation come down from Montgomery. We also have an expert from Mobile County Health Department, since we're dealing with the health factor here.
Right.
And you can hear some of the things that you need to be prepared for in an event you see a rabid animal or you just see a wild animal. If it bites you or scratches you, because rabies is a very serious disease, and if you are bitten or scratched by a rabid animal, you've got to immediately seek medical treatment.
And that's what's so great about this week's episode is that the people are going to learn all this information about what to look out for, what to do if it happens to you, all that kind of stuff. Is there any kind of general thought that you can leave us with this morning in regards to that, something the folks at home need to know?
Well, one of the first things that you want to do is if you see a raccoon or a fox or a coyote, turn and go the other way. Don't try to befriend it, or I mean, some people think they're so cute, and they are cute, but just see it at a distance, report it. And make sure that the authorities are aware that these things are in your neighborhood, because if there's a food source like you've left outside for an animal or one of your pets, they will find it, and then they will stay and get comfortable, and they'll move in.
All right, so when and where can the folks watch the show this week, Eric?
Every Sunday morning at 7:30, and of course we're right after Asha Staples in the news and before Chris Wallace in a nice little rocking place there. And if you happen to miss it due to it being Sunday morning, you can catch us on the website or at YouTube.
Yeah, we'll upload the episodes to YouTube now, so that's great for you to go check that out. Eric, thank you so much for talking about this important issue, and it may help save some people in the future.
That's right. Thank you for having us.
Coming up, we're checking out some bull riding in Atmore. We'll tell you more about that. A big event hasn't happened in a long time in Atmore, so we'll give you some details on when and where this is taking place.